The Indian Street Bridge project is a new bridge crossing over the South Fork of the St. Lucie River in Martin County, connecting Stuart to Palm City. The corridor uses existing roadways as a footprint for the alignment. Starting at the intersection of State Road 76 and Indian Street, the corridor proceeds west to the river. On the west bank of the St. Lucie River, the corridor proceeds west along Southwest 36th Street to Map Road. Schools, hospitals, law enforcement, and emergency service vehicles are depending on the construction of the Indian Street Bridge to improve access between Stuart and Palm City. Fire Station Number 23 was recently built near the east end of the future bridge so that it could service both Stuart and Palm City. Light industrial areas around the Martin County Airport will have greater potential for economic development when a new corridor is available to move freight west to I-95 and the Turnpike. In 1965, Martin County requested primary road funds from the State Road Department to construct a new bridge crossing the South Fork of the St. Lucie River. In 82, Martin County adopted its first comprehensive growth management plan, and in 85, the transportation element of the plan was adopted, which included construction of the Indian Street Bridge. In 1990, the existing State Road 714 Palm City Bridge was expanded from a 2-lane crossing to a 4-lane crossing. This was also the first year the Indian Street Bridge was included in the Martin County capital improvement element. Between 90 and 96, Martin County acquired right-of-way along the proposed bridge corridor. By 1996, traffic on the existing Palm City Bridge exceeded the adopted level of service D, and the Martin Metropolitan Planning Organization recommended adopting an interim level of service. In 1998, an interim level of service for the existing State Road 714 Palm City Bridge was adopted in the comprehensive plan. From 2001 to 2006, the Indian Street Bridge Project Development and Environment Study was conducted. The study included the evaluation of 7 potential corridors, and it determined that widening the existing State Road 714 Palm City Bridge crossing was not feasible due to potential environmental and air quality impacts. In 2006, the Federal Highway Administration granted location and design concept acceptance for the selected corridor. In May 2008, the Florida Department of Transportation completed the Indian Street Bridge Design Build Bid Package so that the project could be advertised for bid as soon as funding is available. In 2013, the interim level of service for the State Road 714 Palm City Bridge will expire. Martin County is relying on the construction of the new Indian Street Bridge to relieve congestion on the existing Palm City Bridge and to maintain compliance with the Martin County Comprehensive Growth Management Plan. The Indian Street Bridge project is desperately needed to alleviate traffic congestion and air quality impacts. Every afternoon, westbound traffic on State Road 714 backs up past the Sheriff's Department and Emergency Operations Center entrance. Between 4 p.m. and 6 p.m., traffic backs up all the way east to US 1. In the morning, similar backups occur on the west side of the bridge. At the intersection of State Road 714 and Willoughby Boulevard, traffic blocking the intersection prevents vehicles on Willoughby from turning west onto State Road 714. At the intersection of State Road 714 and State Road 76, traffic backs up in all directions as commuters make their way towards the only bridge crossing the St. Lucie River between Stuart and Palm City. The northbound left turn lane on State Road 76 backs up all the way to Martin County High School. blocking the median opening for the southbound left turn into the high school. The southbound right turn lane on State Road 76 backs up even further than the northbound left as workers leave Stuart and head west to Palm City, the Turnpike, or Interstate. The existing Palm City Bridge is the only route for evacuation and emergency response units to cross the St. Lucie River. Rush hour traffic increases emergency vehicle response times and travel to Martin Memorial Medical Center and Martin Memorial Hospital South. Depending on the storm category, hurricane evacuation involves from 47,210 residents for a Category 1 hurricane up to 98,800 residents for a Category 5 hurricane, occupying from 18,770 vehicles to 38,900 vehicles. Evacuation for a Category 1 hurricane takes up to 11 hours, a Category 2 or 3 takes up to 17 hours, and a Category 4 or 5 storm takes up to 19 hours. By the time Stuart residents reach I-95 and the Turnpike, traffic from South Florida has reduced these corridors to a crawl. The Indian Street Bridge has been the Martin Metropolitan Planning Organization's #1 priority for the past 15 years. During that time, other county road projects were delayed while the county accumulated over $47 million for the Indian Street Bridge through the Metropolitan Planning Organization. In 2007, Martin County borrowed $29.7 million in county bond funds, bringing the total available funding up to $77.1 million. With the current total cost estimate at $186.4 million, there is a funding shortfall of $109.3 million.